Hello guys, welcome back to Beyond the Realms, and today I'm going to be doing a review for a movie from last year entitled Blood Orgy at Beaver Lake. And I'm just going to warn you ahead of time, I'm fucking so drunk I can barely stand up. But I wanted to go ahead and do the review anyway. I'm sure it's going to suck and be the worst review in the fucking world, but oh well, fuck it, and cheers. I don't mind embarrassing myself here on camera, why not? Who cares? But yeah, Blood Orgy at Beaver Lake was sent to me by my good buddy Nathan Rumler, which is one of my wasteland friends. Nathan's an awesome guy, man. A real fun guy. He likes to put down the brews like I do. Has a big love for film, and he did a lot of shit on this film, man. Like a whole bunch of shit to where they gave him the title of production manager on this film. So, yeah, man. Check out that cover. Pretty sweet cover art. Got some cool shit going on here in the back. But I took notes here. Sometimes I take notes, but especially, if it's like tonight, I have to take notes, or I'm going to just, totally bomb, which I plan on doing anyway, but fuck it. But yeah, the film starts off with a disclaimer. There's like this guy talking and shit, and, he's talking about how this film will fuck you up. It's not good for you and all this shit. Whatever. So basically, the story starts off. There's these two girls they're driving, and I can't remember why the fuck they're doing what they're doing. But anyway, they break into this lab, and this scientist is working up this new fucking drug called Sextasy 69, which is a mixture of ecstasy, cocaine, and Viagra. And these girls break in there and they're wanting to steal the shit. And they make the scientists take this 100% pure form of the drug. And it turns him into this like fucking sex crazed zombie, and he ends up raping his male partner. He gets this huge raging hard on, rapes his male partner, and all this crazy shit happens. Just craziness. But I think they kill his ass. I'm not exactly sure, and it doesn't really fucking matter, to be honest with you. And we end up seeing this group of campers that end up going to this place called Beaver Lake. Of all, names. Who would have guessed? Beaver fucking Lake. Well, a barrel of this Ecstasy 69 falls off a truck, a la, Return of the Living Dead. It falls off, it breaks open, and there's this fucking beaver, man, that's so obviously a fucking puppet. You can't help but laugh at it. I don't care drunk or sober, whatever, but if you're drunk, I'm sure it's better, because I fucking laughed at it. I thought it was hilarious. It's so obviously a fucking arm inside of a puppet, and the beaver's like out here and shit, and it's eating the fucking Sextasy shit. So yeah, the beaver, tears into the Sextasy shit, and it becomes a sex crazed fucking beaver. Well, there's these two hillbillies there around this area, that find the shit, and they decide, they're making fucking moonshine, and they decide they're going to put this shit in their moonshine for some odd reason. So they get infected and all this shit. So really, man, the plot doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. I wasted 5 minutes talking about it. Nobody cares. if you watch this movie, you're not gonna fucking care. You're just gonna watch this movie for the cheap fucking thrills and laughs and the fucking titties and the occasional blood splatter, which this movie has all of that in it. This is not a good fucking movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even if I'm fucking drunk, it's not a good movie. But it is entertaining. I was entertained by it, and I wish like hell I could have had some friends here to watch this tonight. And I wish they were just as drunk as I am right now, because I know it would be a great time. This is a great fucking party movie. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Nathan told me this film is showing at Wasteland this April. I recommend checking out, because, with the Wasteland crowd and, the partying and shit that goes on there, this would be the perfect opportunity to see this film. It worked for me. Would it work sober? I'm sure it probably wouldn't. I'm sure I probably wouldn't even fucking make it through it, to be honest with you, just because I really can't. I don't know. I don't really do films like this too much, but it's been a while since I have. I've been drinking, so all the stars were aligned perfectly for this film to work for me. I'm going to take another drink. But it's just so ridiculous. And it's very short, too. It's only 71 minutes long, so it's almost a short film. Just barely over an hour long. It has a lot of fucking CG blood in it, which, oh man, when you're at this level of filmmaking and doing CG blood, it's beyond forgivable, man. It's so bad. There's one part, man, where there's this big ass dude that's supposed to be playing this woman, gets shot in the head, and I mean, you can clearly see the CG jumping around on the head. Oh man, it's just funny, man. It's just fucking funny. Like all the blood shit is pretty much CG. It has CG smoke, with the fucking scientist that has to take the 100% pure shit. He's got smoke coming off of him that's clearly CG. There's even fucking CG farts in this fucking movie. Yes, CG farts in this movie. And it just, oh God. But anyway, guys, I was entertained by it. Lloyd Kaufman shows up in this film. He has a little funny cameo towards the beginning. The really cheesy, corny trauma music that's in every trauma film you see. You hear that in here at one point. And it's very trauma-esque, but, if you were to take a trauma film and picture, take Toxic Avenger and make it an A-grade trauma film, okay? This would be a Z-grade trauma film. So, just, know what to expect going into this film. It's just a drunken, entertaining film. That's the way I look at it. Don't expect anything great by any means. Just get fucking plastered, shit-faced drunk, like I pretty much am right now, and have a bunch of friends. And I'm sure you're gonna have a good time. If you got a good sense of humor and can appreciate a fucking movie like this. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I think it's a pretty decent score for this one. So yeah, guys, check it out. It is from Silver fucking Bullet Pictures. Yes, that is Blood Orgy at Beaver Lake. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a good one, guys. Later.